Brutal Barracuda, a Sniper Elite channel.
Rated M for mature.
Okay, chaps. Let's get this done and go home. Back! Abort! Abort! We're going in! Hawker's gonna have to take care of those cannons.
Let the game begin.
All crew, prepare for release. Steady. She's away. Running. Running.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So that was the Sniper Elite Resistance launch date trailer. And as you saw at the end there, it's coming January 30th, 2025, which is only 3 months away. So that's some good news. We don't have long to wait until we can get our hands on it. So the trailer opens up with a bombing run from some Lancaster bombers heading towards the dam before some German flak cannons open fire, shooting one plane down and causing the others to abort mission. Then we hear one of the pilots over the radio informing us that Arioka needs to take out those cannons so the bombers can complete their mission. This particular mission here is called Behind Enemy Lines and is the first mission of the game. It's also this mission where most of the footage from this trailer was taken. This shot here is just another angle from the second mission of the game titled Dead Drop, which we have seen quite a bit of actually. Rebellion have put out multiple videos of this map already. Here we get our first look at what appears to be a new mission, looking very reminiscent of Sniper Elite 5's Mission 2 Occupied Residence. This tiny clip here might be the only footage we have of this map, unless of course this is the map we see Ari infiltrating in the reveal trailer. Are they the same or are they two different maps? It's difficult to tell. I think they might be different. This is another shot of the dam mission. Now what you're seeing here is actually the mission's extraction point. This is another shot of the nighttime quarry mission. I'm not sure if it's a quarry or not, but I'll be calling it a quarry mission, which is actually looking like quite a big map from this angle. Fingers crossed it turns out nice and big. These two clips that we are seeing here seem to be more footage taken from the nighttime city map which we saw in the original reveal trailer. These two clips here appear to be more footage of the quarry map that we saw in the reveal trailer. This next sequence of 6 clips seems to be taken from the very first map we saw in the reveal trailer. We also get a glimpse of what appears to probably, potentially, possibly be Arioka's new co-op partner, a fellow Baldy. And in this final clip of the quarry map we see a different co-op buddy. It makes me wonder if we get a different co-op partner for every mission when playing in co-op. Arioka is working alongside the French resistance after all. I wonder if Rebellion might force the co-op player to play as a different resistance member for each mission. I'd be all for that, though I'm sure some people might have a problem with it. And then we finish off the trailer back at the dam where we started. Here we see the Lancasters coming in to bomb the dam, clearly inspired by the Dam Busters and their bouncing bombs.
She's away. Running. Running.
Then we get the release date of January 30th, 2025, and we also get a sneaky peek at the Führer himself. So we don't really get a whole lot of new information in the trailer. I think the only new things we saw was possibly a new map and maybe some new co-op partners, which might even be part of the new propaganda missions that we know are coming. I was really hoping to see some new features, or at least get a bit more info on how the propaganda missions will work, but we didn't really get a whole lot other than the release date. But in all fairness, this was the release date trailer. Now we do have more intel though, so let's talk a little bit about the deluxe version, the season pass and the pre-order bonuses. So if you pre-order the game, you will get the base game, obviously, which includes full campaign, invasion mode, co-op, survival and multiplayer. As usual, you'll also get access to a bonus Target Führer campaign mission that will allow you to kill Hitler in a multitude of different ways. You will also get a weapon skin, whatever the hell that might be, and you will also get access to the Kar 98 rifle. Yes, the Kar 98 rifle is now behind a paywall, so that's a little bit shitty, but that's not all. The M1911 pistol, that was Carl's default pistol in Sniper Elite 5, is now also behind a paywall. Pre-ordering the base game will not get you access to this pistol, but pre-ordering the deluxe edition will. Now, it's worth mentioning though that it's unclear if the pistol is in fact the M1911A1, which was the Sniper Elite 5 default pistol, or just the standard M1911. But if I had to guess, I'd say it's the A1 from Sniper Elite 5. The deluxe edition of Sniper Elite Resistance includes the Season Pass. Now, just to clear up any future confusion, it comes with Season Pass 1. If Rebellion release a second or third Season Pass in the future, then those Season Passes will not be included in the Deluxe Edition. I say this simply because many people were confused by the fact that Sniper Elite 5 Deluxe Edition didn't include Season Pass 2. So, the Deluxe Edition includes Season Pass 1. Now, I will talk about what's included in the Season Pass in a moment, but if you pre-order the Deluxe Edition, you will get everything that you get if you pre-order the base game, plus you will receive the M1911 pistol and 2 days early access to the game. If you want to play the game a couple of days early, then you will have to pre-order the Deluxe Edition. A couple of things worth mentioning, the Target Führer mission is also included in the Season Pass anyway. So if you pre-order the Deluxe Edition, you'll already be getting the Target Führer mission because you're getting the Season Pass. So instead, you'll just be getting 2 days early access to that Hitler mission, which I assumed you would have got anyway because you're getting the whole game 2 days early. So that just seems a little bit weird to me. And the second thing that's worth mentioning is if you pre-order the base game or the Deluxe Edition directly from the Rebellion website, you will also receive a free Sniper Elite t-shirt. Now, this is only if you pre-order the Steam version from the Rebellion website, so if you are on consoles, then you cannot get the free t-shirt. So that's all the pre-order bonuses. Now let's talk price. On Steam, the base game is $44.99 and the Deluxe Edition is $69.99. On PlayStation, the base game is $49.99 and the Deluxe Edition is $73.99. And on Xbox, the base game is $54.99 and the Deluxe Edition is $79.99. Now, it's worth mentioning that the game is coming to Xbox Game Pass Day 1, so if you have the Xbox Game Pass, you can play the game for free on launch day. The Rebellion Steam-only pre-order, which includes the free t-shirt, is priced exactly the same as the Steam price. And these here are the US prices. So from what I can remember, we're paying pretty much the same price that we paid for Sniper Elite 5. Now, before we get on to the Season Pass, let us discuss DLC. If you do not pre-order the game or buy the Deluxe Edition, how will you get the Target Führer DLC? Well, every Sniper Elite since Sniper Elite V2 has allowed you to buy the Hitler mission separately. Same goes for any special DLC. So I have no doubt that if you do not pre-order, then you will still at some point be able to buy the M1911 weapon pack and the Kar 98 weapon pack individually. Same goes for the Season Pass. You will be able to buy that separately, so don't feel as though you have to get the Deluxe Edition. Now let us talk about the Season Pass and what is included. So we will be getting 3 bundles in this Season Pass. If Sniper Elite 5 Season Passes are anything to go by, then this is how they will work. First, what a lot of people didn't realise with Sniper Elite 5 is each bundle within the Season Pass contains different DLC packs, which will each have their own release dates. If you get the Season Pass, you will gain access to each DLC pack as and when it releases. Don't buy the Season Pass on launch day and expect everything to unlock instantly, because it won't. So as you can see, each of the 3 bundles will contain a campaign mission. Now this is fantastic news, and it seems as though Rebellion has listened and responded to the negative feedback received surrounding their Sniper Elite 5 Season Passes. For me, it's all about the campaign missions. That's all I'm really worried about. New guns, camos and character skins, those are just gravy. The missions are the roast that sustains me. So in bundle 1, we'll be getting a campaign mission DLC and a weapon pack DLC, which will include a rifle and an SMG. In bundle 2, we'll be getting a campaign mission DLC, a weapon pack DLC, that will include what appears to be the Browning Auto 5 shotgun and another rifle. We'll also be getting 2 weapon skin DLC packs. How many weapon skins that will include here is unknown. And we will also be getting a Arioka character skin DLC pack. In bundle 3, we'll be getting a campaign mission DLC, a weapon pack DLC, which includes a pistol, and what appears to be the Gavir 43. So it's looking like the Gavir will be joining the Kar 98 and the M1911 behind a paywall. And we will also be getting another weapon skin pack. And finally, the season pass will also include the Target Führer mission. So if you did not pre-order the game, you will still get the Target Führer mission if you eventually decide to buy the season pass. Now, I'm not entirely sure what some of these guns are, so let me know if you think you know what they might be. So altogether then, the season pass will include 3 campaign missions, plus you would also receive the Target Führer mission if you didn't already pre-order, so 4 campaign missions. You'll also get 3 weapon packs, totaling 6 new weapons, 3 weapon skin packs, and 1 character skin pack. Now, it's also worth mentioning that all of these DLC packs will be available to buy separately as and when they release. But if you plan on getting all of them, then obviously the season pass will be the cheapest option, although I don't have any details as to the price of the season pass separately. So next up, let's talk very briefly about the Target Führer mission. As usual, there'll be plenty of ways to kill Hitler, but unfortunately, we will not be taking him out in Paris like I had hoped. The description reads, "The Allies are swarming across Europe and gathering pace. In a last-ditched effort to sway the favour of the French, Adolf Hitler, leader of the Third Reich, is en route to the Ville du Lac film studios to film a series of propaganda shorts. The SOE and the Resistance want to ensure that it isn't just film that gets shot today. Infiltrate the film studios, locate Hitler, end the war today." It's a shame. It would have been great to take out Hitler in and around the Eiffel Tower. I would have loved to have yeeted that swine from the top. Now, there are a few more things that I want to discuss that involves the recent Rebellion stream over on Twitch, where they played through this new damn mission, which is how I know it's the first mission of the game. So potential spoilers coming up. Switch off now if you want to avoid them, but be sure to leave me a like before you go. Okay, so what has me worried is the size of the maps. So far, we've seen the map for Mission 2 Dead Drop, which doesn't appear to be a particularly big map. But what's even more worrying is the map for Mission 1 Behind Enemy Lines, which is the damn map, is even smaller. So small, in fact, that during the stream, the community manager actually completed the mission in around 10 minutes. I mean, look at this map. It's tiny. But what I really want to focus on is this area of the map just here. It looks very much like there should be something there. And I believe it is to do with the propaganda missions. If we take a look at the trailer, we get a look at what's actually down there. And we can clearly see that the train station is in fact the train station from the reveal trailer. And we can see that when playing in this area, it appears that we are in fact a member of the French Resistance. Now, Rebellion have already said that we step into the shoes of a resistance fighter when playing the propaganda missions. So I'm thinking that the propaganda missions take place on the normal campaign mission maps. So that could explain why the map seems so small, because the rest of the map needs to be unlocked by finding the propaganda posters that unlock the propaganda missions. Now, if that is the case, and I'm pretty sure it is, then I'm not sure how I feel about this. Are all of the missions in the game going to be much smaller now, because we have to unlock the propaganda missions? If we're going to be able to complete missions in just 10 minutes, then this has me very concerned. Maybe once we've unlocked and completed the propaganda mission, then maybe that would unlock the full map to play in campaign mode. I don't know. I'm very confused. I just wish Rebellion would just come out and explain exactly how these propaganda missions are going to work. Because it appears that this area here is the campaign mission, and this darker area is the propaganda mission area. Now, going back and looking at the Dead Drop mission map, you can see that this also includes a large darker area outside of the playable area, which leads me to believe that this may very well be where the propaganda mission for this map takes place. This would explain why both missions we have seen so far seem to be quite small in size. It seems the campaign missions are maybe being compromised to make way for these propaganda missions. If it's just a case of you have to complete the propaganda missions to unlock the full size of the map, which will then allow us to complete the whole mission as Arioka instead of having to do the propaganda stuff each time, I think I might be okay with that. But with that being said, even with these areas unlocked, the maps still seem pretty small. I really need to get my hands on the game to see how these propaganda missions will affect the campaign. And I guess we only have a few months to go until we find out. Now, I'm very interested to hear what you guys think to the whole propaganda mission side of it. How do you feel about the maps being much smaller, most likely to make room for the propaganda missions? Be sure to let me know down below. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like. It really does help the channel to grow. This is a dedicated Sniper Elite channel, so hit the subscribe button to be kept up to date on all things Sniper Elite. And I will see you guys in the next video!
Brutal Barracuda, a Sniper Elite channel.